Hey there, let's have a look at this EaseMyTrip flight dataset I got from Kaggle. It contains flight information between various cities in India along with the prices for various airlines. Um, I used this dataset to analyze it and train a machine learning regression model. For non-technical folks out there, a regression model predicts probable values based on a set of features. In this case, it predicts the flight prices. Let's try predicting some prices. I put in the information for my next flight. Let's say one stop source from Delhi to Mumbai. Let's keep it as it is. Let's say we are booking 20 days before and the duration is 9.5 hours. Okay, that's fine. Let's predict. Okay, so it says 49,663. Now all of this is in rupees. Now this is the output predicted by a model based on the flight information provided. Isn't that cool? In machine learning, there's something called training data, which is the data a model is trained on, and a testing data, which a model has never seen before. Um, Now let's see the performance of our model on the testing data. So for non-technical folks out there, this graph that you see here shows a relation between actual prices and predicted prices. So let me just enlarge this. Yeah, so as you can see, the blue lines here shows the actual price and the red line here shows the predicted prices that our model has predicted. So it has done a pretty good job predicting. It yet doesn't yet capture the high prices yet, but again it does a very good job at predicting prices. For technical folks out there, this model has an R square of 0.905 and a MAE of 4.629. Now I aim to improve these metrics using neural network, which I will show in my next video. Now there's also another tab for a few insights where you could check out some answers to some interesting questions like what is the frequency of each flight in each city. So there's a simple insight. Vistara has the highest number of departure in every city, followed by Air India. SpiceJet has least number of departure from any city. Does price vary with airlines? Business class only exists for Vistara. Business class mean prices for Air India and Vistara are the highest. And a conclusion can be made that these highest number of departure from Air India and Vistara due to businessmen traveling between cities. Um, Third question, how is the price affected when booked over the days before the flight? As you can see, if we book the flights closer to the dates of our flight, it's usually expensive, right? So here's 2 days, 4 days, it's always expensive as compared to 20 days or 40 days. Does the ticket price change based on departure time and arrival time? Yep. Late night flights are generally cheaper. As you can see here, they are much cheaper. Does prices depend on the source city? No, it doesn't depend on source city for this data set. Okay. For other data sets, of course it might, but for this, it doesn't depend. Well, this model is as good as its data set. It might not yet capture all possible scenarios for all features, unless we have like millions of data rows and the model is then trained on them. This data set is quite small, and nevertheless this is a great starting point and a cool project. I've shared the link above to this website, so go ahead and play around predicting the price of your next flight. Bye.